Hello, and welcome to today's podcast, SAP S4HANA Enterprise Evolution Roadmap, Choosing Your Path to an Intelligent Enterprise. I'm Sushil Thakur, Enterprise SAP Architect and Transformation Advisor. Over the years, I've had the privilege of helping organizations navigate complex SAP transformations, modernize legacy landscapes, and unlock business value through SAP S4HANA, SAP BTP, Cloud, AI, and Enterprise Architecture strategies. In this podcast, I'll share executive insights, industry trends, practical lessons learned, and strategic considerations to help business and technology leaders make informed decisions on their S4HANA transformation journey. We'll explore migration approaches, AI readiness, clean core, SAP Joule, agentic AI, and how organizations can turn the 2027 deadline into a competitive advantage rather than a compliance exercise. Whether you're a CIO, CHRO, transformation leader, this podcast is designed to help you build a roadmap towards a more agile, intelligent, and future-ready enterprise. So, let's get started. Why is this timeline one of the most important slides for executive leadership teams? Because this slide fundamentally changes the conversation from should we migrate to how quickly can we mobilize. What executives need to understand is that SAP S4HANA migration is no longer being driven solely by a technical upgrade requirement. It is being driven by a convergence of compliance deadlines, cloud innovation, AI adoption, and business competitiveness. The action window is shrinking rapidly. The December 2027 SAP ECC maintenance deadline is no longer a distant date, and it is a boardroom issue today. Starting on the left-hand side of the timeline, we're already seeing organizations adopting RISE with SAP, which combines SAP S4HANA Cloud, cloud subscriptions, and SAP BTP capabilities. This is becoming the foundation for future innovation. We then move into the next major milestone, SAP Joule, SAP's AI Copilot, which is embedded across multiple SAP applications. However, Joule requires organizations to embrace clean core principles and cloud deployment models. The timeline then progresses into 2025 and 2026, where agentic AI begins moving from concept to production reality. Organizations will start deploying autonomous workflows across finance, HR, procurement, and supply chain functions. By 2027, the industry vision moves towards the autonomous enterprise, where AI agents are not just assisting employees, but actively executing and optimizing business processes. Organizations still running ECC risk falling years behind in capability. The red marker in the middle of this timeline is the critical event, December 2027. This is when SAP ECC mainstream maintenance ends. After this point, customers no longer receive standard legal updates, patches, or security fixes. From 2028 to 2030, organizations can purchase extended maintenance, but this comes at an additional license premium and provides time and non-innovation. And beyond 2030, customers move into customer-specific maintenance models, where support becomes expensive, reactive, and disconnected from SAP's future product roadmap. So the real executive takeaway is this. The migration decision is no longer about ERP modernization. It is about securing the foundation for AI readiness, future innovation, regulatory compliance, and long-term competitiveness. 17,000 out of 35,000 SAP ECC customers are still on legacy systems, with the 2027 mainstream maintenance deadline closing fast. Delay is now more expensive than action. 62% cite high project costs as the top migration barrier, and only 8% of migrations complete on schedule. Every month of delay increases consulting costs, cyber risk, and talent scarcity. Earlier action means cleaner architecture and lower remediation cost. Adoption has accelerated sharply, with 59% of organizations fully or partially live on S4HANA, up from 39% in late 2024. However, only 34% have fully transitioned off ECC, and many run costly parallel environments. Hybrid cloud adoption has doubled from 9% in 2025 to 18%. Running parallel ECC and S4HANA environments doubles operational cost and creates compliance blind spots. Migration approach split globally. 44% brownfield, 29% bluefield, 26% greenfield. There is no single right approach for migration. The best path depends on business complexity, process maturity, risk appetite, and transformation ambition. Brownfield is a system conversion. Bluefield is selective data transition. Greenfield is clean slate implementation, and hybrid is phased multi-wave. The executive decision trigger. Are you optimizing what you have or reinventing how you operate? The answer determines your path. Brownfield converts your existing SAP ECC into S4HANA with minimum disruption. It is the right choice when stability and speed matter more than reinvention. In-place technical conversion preserves custom code, master data, and historical transactions. Lower upfront transformation cost and faster ROI realization are advantages, but non-compliant ABAP custom code must move to BTP post-migration. Greenfield delivers the most future-ready architecture, but demands the highest investment in time, talent, and change management. It is a business reinvention, not a technical upgrade. Full new S4HANA implementation from scratch, processes designed to SAP best practice standards from day one, 100% clean core compliance, and maximum agentic AI readiness, but with the longest timeline and highest change management demand. Bluefield is the pragmatic middle path. Keep what works, reinvent what does not, and migrate only the data your business actually needs. It enables surgical data migration, compliance via archiving, and simultaneous rationalization of multiple ECC instances. 29% of global S4HANA migrations use Bluefield, and it is growing as enterprises seek flexibility. Hybrid converts stable domains first for quick value, then redesigns strategic domains for long-term competitive advantage. It combines brownfield, bluefield, and greenfield approaches across business units in planned waves. Stable operations are maintained, and incremental go-live waves allow early adopters to inform later waves. Governance requires a single global template design authority to prevent process divergence. 4 dimensions: business complexity, process maturity, risk tolerance, and transformation ambition, and determine which migration path delivers the best outcome. Total 5-year TCO often favors greenfield or bluefield, while brownfield savings erode if custom code debt is not remediated post-migration. Each approach has distinct timelines, cost profiles, process change levels, data strategies, and agentic AI readiness. The biggest failures in SAP S4HANA migrations are organizational: underestimating change, underinvesting in data quality, and starting too late. Only 8% of migrations complete on schedule, while 60% experience budget overruns. Begin data quality remediation 12+ months before go-live. Change management is consistently the most underestimated cost. Budget 15 to 20% of total program cost for organizational change management. The true prize of S4HANA migration is activating SAP Business AI and SAP Joule, which require a clean core foundation. 80% plus of most used tasks now have SAP Joule embedded, and 43% of enterprises cite SAP AI announcements as their primary migration driver. All extensions must live on SAP BTP and not inside S4HANA Core to preserve upgrade readiness and agentic AI compatibility. Agentic AI is a fundamental shift. AI systems that plan, reason, act, and self-correct autonomously across enterprise processes. The intelligence hierarchy includes predictive AI, generative AI, and agentic AI. 73% of S4HANA enterprises rely on real-time analytics, and agentic AI is the next leap. Agentic AI requires clean core, cloud deployment, and SAP BTP integration fabric. Agentic AI is arriving in SAP S4HANA and will transform finance, HR, procurement, and operations within the next 3 years. Autonomous period-end close, talent workflows, sourcing agents, and predictive maintenance are becoming reality. SAP Joule orchestrates all domain agents via a single conversational interface, requiring S4HANA Clean Core on RISE with SAP. Becoming an autonomous enterprise is a phased journey. Lean Core migration unlocks each capability layer, culminating in fully autonomous AI-driven operations by 2029. Starting in 2026, reaches AI enablement by 2028. Delaying to 2027 delays agentic AI capability beyond 2030. The roadmap includes SAP Readiness Check, migration, AI enablement, agentic AI deployment, and fully autonomous enterprise. Only 16% currently use AI widely across their SAP landscape, and just 28% of employees feel properly trained to leverage AI. The gap between ambition and reality is large. Clean Core on RISE, cloud-first deployment, AI change management, and a data quality program are essential to closing the gap. The organizations closing it are the ones that plan Clean Core from the start. Cloud adoption is becoming the enterprise standard. RISE with SAP is the commercial engine driving this shift. 58% of SAP total sales are now RISE, up from 41% in Q2 2024. Smaller organizations see higher cloud adoption rates, and legacy ECC usage has dropped below 50% for the first time. Cloud on Rise is now the enterprise standard for SAP HANA deployment. S4HANA migration is a significant capital commitment, but the cost of staying on ECC is rising faster than the cost of moving. Market size is projected to grow from $20.35 billion in 2024 to $48.46 billion in 2033. Efficiency gains via agentic AI range from 24 to 43%. Latecomers face resource scarcity and rate inflation. Treat S4HANA migration as a capital transformation program with a 5-year ROI horizon. Regulatory compliance from GDPR to SOX and local requirements must be designed into the migration approach from day one. Bluefield and Greenfield offer the clearest path to GDPR-compliant data architecture. Brownfield carries all legacy data into the new system and requires a data protection impact assessment. S4HANA's embedded audit trail provides stronger compliance than ECC. Successful programs start 24+ months before go-live. Have business-led governance, invest in data quality, keep the core clean, and match change management to technical budget. Clean Core S4HANA enables unified agile decision-making, and cloud migration drives comprehensive business modernization at scale. The difference between S4HANA programs that succeed and those that fail is advisory capability guiding you at every stage. Strategy and advisory, program governance, organizational change, technical architecture, and value realization are critical pillars. Structured advisory support increases the likelihood of delivering on time and on budget, and formal OCM programs deliver higher ROI. The decision is not whether to move, but how fast and with whom. Each executive role owns a specific action in the next 90 days. CFOs should commission a 5-year TCO comparison, approve budgets early, and frame migration as a capital transformation. CIOs should initiate custom code assessment and define BTP extension strategy. COOs should define process ownership and sponsor the business case. CHROs should map HR and payroll localization requirements and ensure change management is included from inception. Activate SAP Fiori UX, run SAP Signavio Process Discovery, and begin master data cleansing immediately. As I conclude today's discussion, one thing is clear. SAP S4HANA migration is no longer simply a technology initiative. It is a business transformation imperative. The organizations that succeed will not be those that merely migrate their systems. They will be the ones that leverage this opportunity to simplify operations, establish a clean core, embrace cloud innovation, and build the foundation for SAP Joule, Business AI, and Agentic AI capabilities. The 2027 deadline is important, but perhaps the bigger opportunity is what lies beyond it. Intelligent decision-making, autonomous business processes, AI-powered productivity, increased operational agility, and sustainable competitive advantage. The real question for leadership teams is not, should we move? The question is, how do we move in a way that positions our organization for the next decade of innovation? Thank you for joining me for today's podcast. I hope the insights shared have provided clarity, challenged conventional thinking, and helped you better understand how to navigate your SAP transformation journey. If you found value in today's discussion, I would love to hear from you. What transformation challenges are you currently facing? Which migration approach are you considering? How are you preparing for AI and autonomous enterprise capabilities? What future topics would you like me to cover? Your feedback helps shape future conversations and brings greater value to the SAP and transformation community. This is Sushil Thakur, Lead Enterprise SAP Architect, thanking you for listening. Until next time, remember, the organizations that begin transforming today will be the ones leading tomorrow. Don't view S4HANA as a destination and view it as the foundation for your intelligent enterprise future. Stay curious, stay innovative, stay transformation ready. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode.